So that's it. You don't get to see much of that, but yes, it is done in Nigeria, and we have two rowing, canoeing, and kayaking athletes that have already qualified for the Olympics. That's Akinyemi Johnson and our friend in Philadelphia. She's also qualified for the Olympics. So right here, Channels TV Sports, what we do is try to give attention to other sports, and we'll continue to do just that. Good to see that they're doing their own beats, organizing competitions, and that's for sure. That's what they can really do to develop the sport in the country.
Yeah, definitely, because the only way you want to get your sport to talk, I mean, people won't talk about your sport and get to know it. It's for you to start having competition. Some of them will complain, no phone, no this and that, but sometimes there are things you can actually do. I mean, we have the water, just see how you can put some athletes together, get the sponsorship you can for those small tournaments and all that. Then from here, you discover that your athletes already have that experience. So when they go for African tournaments, then they can definitely qualify more. When technical director was talking about, we have 2 athletes qualifying already for the Olympics and all that. So looking at a situation whereby 2 more can even qualify. So at the Olympics, you wouldn't be having 1 like it was in London, where only Johnson and KMA was the only one who represented Nigeria. So this time around, we have 2 already, and of course, the option of having 2 more, you know, to qualify for Olympics. So hopefully, we can have more, and of course, the sport will definitely be maybe medal hopeful.
Yeah, medal hopeful. It's all about growth. Right now, you got to go to a
Why can't we hope for a medal? What's wrong with hope? What's wrong with it?
Okay, there's nothing
yes,
wrong with
what's wrong with it? Anything can happen, yeah?
Yeah, but realistically, it's not
realistically,
it's not going to happen.
Does it beat hope?
No, for me, it's all about growth. It's all about developing.
Yeah.
You have to grow to a particular stage before you start hoping for medals. That's how it's done. You don't crawl and fly.
Okay. I agree with you. It's all about growth, and one states football that requires a lot of development is Taraba State right here in Nigeria. Taraba FC, after the league season, they got relegated. It didn't end there. More troubles for the players because the state government ignoring them till today. No payments of outstanding wages, bonuses. In fact, salaries are being owed, and those players have been sleeping outside the government house since last week. Monday. Today, it makes it a week, and nobody, absolutely nobody is talking to those players. Let's go to Jalingo in Taraba State now, where Taraba FC player Stephen Ada joins us now. Stephen, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, Stephen, what's the update? We're hearing not so good news. The players can no longer take what's going on. What are you guys planning?
The protest is still on as I speak with you now. We are still in the front of the government house. So we have delegated some people to go and see the chairman of the club. From there, they'll be going to see the commissioner of sports, who we learned he went to Abuja to see the governor last week. So we are here. We are waiting for the outcome of the players that have gone to see the commissioner.
But have they given you guys any assurance? Because it's a week today. How long will you guys keep? I don't get. It's a week, and you're not saying that, oh, they are saying they will pay us tomorrow. What are they really saying?
They have not said anything good. We have not had any tangible thing from them. All we were having, we called the commissioner yesterday. The commissioner of sport, we called him yesterday. He told us that we should pack our things, we should leave that place and go to the camp, and we should start celebrating. We said, what are we celebrating for? When are we going to be paid? Is the money ready? You just want to say we should go and start jubilating. What is it? He said he has no other language that he will put it on for you to understand that we should go to the camp and start celebrating. So we don't know what we should be celebrating for. They are not the under 23 that win the Nations Cup. He said we should go and start celebrating. So I don't know.
Okay, now for you guys, how has it been? I mean, there was news flying around that one of the players actually lost a 2 weeks old baby and all that. He couldn't even go home to go see the wife. Tell me about that story.
That's very true. One of our colleagues here, Lino Tata, he lost his 2 weeks old baby because he could not meet the little hospital bill because the baby was ill after birth, so he couldn't meet the demand of the hospital, and the baby went back to the crater.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, for you guys now, you know, sleeping in the cold, it's 1 week now since you started it. How long is it going to take you guys? Are you going to remain there until the governor comes, or maybe the money is paid? Because we're hearing news coming from NFF that the money that they were supposed to give to the club can be used to pay the players. Will that money be enough for all the players?
don't know how much. I don't know how much is the money, but we saw it. We've seen it on net. Though the LFC they have not called any player directly. We have been reading it on the internet that they are going to intervene. They are going to pay us, the registered players some money and all that. Maybe 1 or 2 months salaries. So I don't know because we've not had directly from the LFC. All we know that they have been calling the chairman and all that, but nobody has called the players directly. So we don't know how true it is.
Now, if you guys get paid like 2-3 months, will you go back? Maybe it doesn't have to be everything. Maybe 2-3 months of your salary. Will you go back home and celebrate Christmas with your family? That's before Christmas.
I think if they have said at least 2 or 3 months, maybe players might decide to go back and come back again and start to pay because not going back. They just need to pay us. What we are agitating for is for them to pay us off and then disband the club if they wish. If they could not continue, they should disband the club. So they should pay us off. That's what we are agitating for.
Okay, we just can't wait for that to be sorted out because the story is really not good at all.
Okay, thank you so much, Stephen. I don't even know what to ask you anymore. I'm just hoping that when next we connect with you, it will be cheering news. It will be you guys have your money. You're going back home to celebrate Christmas with your families. All the best, Stephen Ada. I really wish we could stop talking about this.
Yeah.
It's not sweet at all to the ears, not good for football, not in any way good for branding. And I just wish somebody...
It can end soon. It can end soon. Yeah.
Hopefully
Just
it does.
step up.
Yeah, not palatable at all.
Yeah.
And Austin, you can understand why these players have taken matters into their hands.
I'll do the same.
You do the same.
Yeah.
And you heard him saying something about jubilating. How do you jubilate when that alert
Hasn't come in. I mean, you're looking at
true?
your phone, you're not seeing anything, and you're like, hey, go
It's
jubilate.
nothing to jubilate about.
I think they should just stay there until it's sorted out. And
Yeah.
that 2-3 month thing, I think if you have the money, just give them the money. Disband the club. You don't even have to own a club. It's not important for every state
Exactly.
to have a club. If you know you cannot fund it, there's no point. Whatever political issues that is ongoing, I think the lives of these players are more important than those political issues. Just sort it out and get them paid. And of course, they should be able to celebrate Christmas with their families.
And like I said before, in countries where there's professional, club football, Taraba FC would have gotten a winding up order for a long time.
Yeah,
but
for a
then
long time.
it's not a business in Nigeria like that, so it doesn't exactly work that way. We still have a long way to go. The LMC, the NFF, they've got their work cut
The
out.
NSC also
As well.
should
Yes,
step in.
surely.
The Minister of Sports is being talked, but we want you to please walk the talk.
Yeah.
It's about time because it's not even sweet for us coming here to talk about it. Now imagine what those guys
right
are
now.
going through. 1 week out there, the Commissioner for Sports, Gambon Dafo, spoke to us last week, gave us his words that it will not exceed last week. It's a new week now, and the guys are still out there.